Right away, they'll change the look. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Complete. It's Henry. This defense for the Chiefs, they were very strong last week in the win over Carolina.
Yeah, and what stood out to me on tape, the way they were flying to the football. So that tells me that they've got all their assignments down, and they're playing with extreme confidence.
Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. On the ground, this is Derrick Henry. 2 yards on the pickup, and that's all they needed to move the sticks.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. I'll bet the offensive linemen said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs, and let's go get the first down. They love being physical.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Here's Hurts to throw. They'll find something on the right side, complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. That one going for a gain of 11 and a Bronco first down. Play action. Here's Hurts. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earned a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
2nd and 10. Throwing is Hurts. Open man, that's Henry. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. Well, we know he can run the football too, but he's a good pass catcher. That's been on display here, Charles, on this opening drive.
And we certainly have seen the benefits of what he did in the offseason, which was spend more time with wide receivers, working on routes, working on cuts, in order to make himself a more complete running back and even more of a threat downfield.
And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 32-yard line. It's an 11-yard pickup. Thought they'd run it on 3rd and 1. Not the case.
Great, set.
They go play action with Hurts. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. You talk about this Chiefs defense, and they've been excellent against the pass, the number 6 unit in the NFL.
This secondary has really developed into one of the strengths of this team. They diagnose, they cover, they run, they hit. What a nice team.
Off the play fake, here's Hurts. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Chiefs are going to take possession of the football as they force the turnover on the opening drive. Well, that is a interception on their initial drive in the ball game.
Now we know why their offensive staff spent the entire week awake trying to prepare for this one, because you can't totally shy away from throwing the football, But at the same time, you're looking at them and going, where are the weaknesses? How are we going to move it?
One of the top defenses in the NFL for a reason. We just saw one example right there. Here's a throw, complete right side to start things out. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. From up near the 40 now after the big play to start. Here's another 1st and 10. Now the first carry for Dalvin Cook. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45. From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 5. The CD, this offense at 11-0 now on the year. A few weeks ago, I remember asking you what kind of percentage chance that you thought they had at staying unbeaten the entire season. I think you said 25%. I'd imagine that number probably grown since then.
I would agree with you, and I'm going to actually bump it up to closer to 50.
And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Dalvin Cook, his 11th touchdown of the year. And the Chiefs take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. Lutz good on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Here's the Chiefs kickoff unit now as they'll send this one away. Fair catch going to be taken, and this will be moved out to the 25. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Hurts with a little pop pass on the jet sweep. A great read by the secondary. They come up to stop that touch pass before it can even get back to the line. Well, I think the hope is, with a touch pass like that, maybe you catch the defense off guard, but they were all over that one.
And it is the kind of play that works better against certain defenses, and this clearly was the wrong one to run into. Really nice job getting him down behind the line of scrimmage.
So that'll go as a 4-yard loss on the play, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. Here's Bryce Behringer on now to punt. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. And that one hits at the 7, but bounds into the end zone, and that'll be a touchback.
Here we go.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out 1st and 10.
11.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. He's going to wind up and air it out. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off by Paulson Adebo. And he returns it into enemy territory down to the 45-yard line. So this is something we didn't see at all from this offense in the victory last week. That's a turnover. They didn't have any, but giving the ball away here in the opening quarter.
I love the surprise in your voice because it's exactly what you stated. Didn't see it last week, but it's a key to their win. And it'll be a key to this game as well, protecting the football. Didn't get it done there.
And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about.
Great, set. Get it.
And they'll send the tight end in motion here. But first down, Hurts. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. You talk about this Chiefs defense. They've been excellent against the pass, the number 6 unit in the NFL.
And since this is such a good unit of covering passes downfield, I think that last play is typical of what we might see. A lot of short passes, see if they can generate some run after the catch, but nothing doing on that one.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well.
Against a team coming off a win just as your team did the previous week, you talk about being physical all game long. Sometimes being physical is just being on the spot and helping force the incompletion.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Hurts sets up to throw it. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. And Charles, it's now a 2-touchdown lead in the opening quarter. Following that pick six, they are off to a fast start in this one.
And absolutely ecstatic on the sideline after that play, aren't they? Not just because they've got the lead, but how about seeing one of their guys get a chance to take it in for 6? Already up a pair of touchdowns. They've got everything going their way early on.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Fair catch called for and taken back near the goal line. So that'll come out to the 25. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle. That's what we saw right there.
Yeah, that's what their job is. And really, a lot of the time, they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold him to no gain.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
Anytime he reads man coverage, I don't think it's going to be the only time he'll try and hit that route to the outside in this game. He'll test the perimeter, but that time, they were up to the challenge.
Hurts. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
Let's face it, if you want to get back into the game, these are the kind of throws you got to hit. He's wide open right there. Got to be able to get it to him, don't you think?
And those are the throws that haven't been available to them every time he's dropped a pass. Yeah, that's a big miss. He'll send this one into the Midwestern air, and it's a good one. Yeah, he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back, but make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
11 MT, 11 MT.
On second down, here's Burrow. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
And Burrow going to change the play.
11 empty, 12. 11 mighty.
Now this time he'll look to throw. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. They'll give him 8 on the play, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
I do think it's fair to say that they were caught off guard a little bit when he decided not to throw it on 1st down. But give them credit. They recovered in time to deny him the 1st down yardage. But it's only 2nd and short. So that run is still likely to lead to a new set of downs.
They'll try the middle with Cook. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. They'll send a receiver in motion left. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
And now they'll shift things around.
11 MT, take. 11 Thomas. 11. 11 MT.
This time Burrow will look to throw. Looking left sideline, it's complete. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2.
11 MT. 11 Thomas.
Cook is in. Touchdown, Chiefs. Well, I don't think that we're ready yet to say the route is on, but they have certainly looked near flawless here in this 1st half, and now an extra point away from making it 21-0.
Yeah, and your experience led you to say that because we have both seen those 21-0 leads come and go in this league, but this one feels pretty darn secure. And here's the other part. Even when people chip away at it, it forces you into being almost perfect on the other side, doesn't it, in order to try and mount a comeback.
And he'll elect not to run with it. And a fair catch on the kickoff will move the ball to the 25.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive.
Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the 1st half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession. But I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. And if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next.
And that's caught inside the 30. A huge play there for Denver. And even 70 yards.
And the offense is saying to itself right now, if only they were all this easy because he was wide open. And once he made the catch, plenty of room to work his way downfield. That was a breakdown on the defensive side of the ball, one that they want to fix immediately.
He'll look to throw. Quick hitch, complete. It's Henry. Touchdown, Broncos. Derrick Henry. A 2-yard touchdown grab.
And the Broncos are able to cut into that deficit.
Extra point splits the uprights, and they'll cut the lead to 21-7. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Well, certainly they'd rather have the scenario they had last time out, Charles. Remember, they had the short field. They took it in the end zone. Now this is going to have to be a longer, more sustained drive if they want to get points.
Yeah, a little bit more of a quick strike opportunity last time by where they were on the field, and you're exactly right about that. But now, backed up a little bit. What's that old expression we love to use? Time to matriculate the ball down the field and try and do it again.
Now Burrow changing things up here. Looking to throw again on second down. Burrow.
It's caught left side by Cooks.
Here now, 3rd and a yard. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. On 3rd and 1, Burrow. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
That might be the 3rd down stop that they needed because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the first half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
Here we go.
And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard.
12, 11.
They'll try and throw forward with Burrow. He's going to rifle one deep left side. Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. Picked off by Paulson and Debo. And the Broncos are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. They start near midfield following the interception as they begin 1st and 10. Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
And when you've thrown as many interceptions as he has in this one, you definitely start getting a little hesitant to throw the ball out wide because that's prime pick 6 territory. That time, he made sure the only guy who was going to catch it was sitting in the 3rd row.
Second down, here's Hurts. Williams brings it in. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. He's exceeded his receiving yards from a week ago, and we're still in the first half. It's a 1st down. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
Looking for more there on 1st down, but this throw downfield, incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Here's 2nd and 10. Running from the gun with Henry. They'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down. They'll set up to throw. Henry's got it out on the left side. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Oh, they're changing this at the line. And his kick is indeed good, and that will get the disadvantage now back down to 11. Well, still some climbing left to do to get back to even, but forcing a turnover and getting the field goal there, that's a small step toward erasing the early deficit.
Absolutely. That interception field goal, that's the beginning of what they hope will be several steps towards erasing that deficit and building a lead of their own by the time this game is over.
Here we go.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And not an abundance of time remains on the clock, Charles, but you would think more than enough to try to extend this lead before intermission.
And when you're talking about extending the lead, I think you're talking about aiming for the end zone because there is plenty of time for that. The fallback is to get 3. But in your mind, you put 6 on the board right before the half. That's a heck of a dagger and great momentum to carry into the locker room.
Burrow will throw. He'll be brought down by the Broncos. It's a sack. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up.
11, MT, Tate. 11, Thomas.
On third down, Burrow. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And this ball recovered by the offense. But remember, they cannot advance it here in the final 2 minutes of the half. So this will be blown dead, and it'll come back to the spot of the fumble. On fourth down, on is Corey Bojorquez to punt. And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline. And no return possible here as they angle this one out of bounds. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And with decent starting field position, there may be only a couple completions away from field goal range. They'll roll him out right. The ball comes out, but this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. Offensively, they're just not playing a very clean football game right now. This deficit, there's a fumble. Good news for them, at least. That went out of bounds.
You're exactly right, and as they breathe a sigh of relief, you know they're looking at the scoreboard, thinking to themselves, if we turn it over there, things could really get rough.
Oh, and Hurts is going to be hit and taken down to the ground. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. A tough spot here. 3rd and 15. They'll look to throw here. And Hurts is intercepted. His 3rd of the game. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3 alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gault. Ready for the start of the 3rd quarter. The Chiefs have the lead and set to receive the football. And the fair catch signaled for and taken, so they'll begin this 3rd quarter from their 25-yard line.
Here we go.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive.
11 MT.
And Charles,
11
they've
MT.
got the lead. I would imagine the overall halftime tone was a positive one, but what do you think the talking points were in the locker room?
11, 11,
Well, if there were 3
11,
talking
11.
points at the half, partner, all of them were about turnovers because they were pretty loose with the ball.
Now Burrow loses the football. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. So they take over not only in enemy territory, but in the red zone at the 16-yard line. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. They'll try and get the run game going. This is Henry. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. Taron Johnson made the stop.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
Here's a 2nd and 5.
73. 73.
Off the option, here's Henry. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher third down looming.
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down.
Hey, 73, 73. Hey.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been many. This defense has been all over him.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound, it's hard to execute against them.
So kind of disappointing there. I mean, yes, they get the 3, but with starting field position like that, 3's not what you're banking on.
No, and you just have to wonder if you can afford to let chances like that continue to pass you by. You've got to find ways to get the ball into the end zone and put 6s on the scoreboard.
Well, you don't see that often. He just mishit it, and it goes out of bounds.
Well, I know sitting up here, and I'm looking at you, and you're looking at me, and I know we're both thinking the same thing. Isn't it easy enough to keep it between the sidelines? Because unless you're intentionally doing it for some reason, well, that's a costly mishit, and now you put your team in a bad spot.
11 mighty. 11 mighty.
Throwing now, Burrow on first down. He's going to sling this deep downfield. This is caught inside the 15. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. A big play there. 59 yards.
And the Chiefs are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Lutz with the extra point, and the lead is up to 15 now. Here's the Chiefs kickoff unit now as they'll send this one away.
This will be taken in just shy of the goal line. Fair catch will move this out to the 25.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But you also have to remember, they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done. Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
And the Chiefs are going to take over at their own 41.
That pick is 9th on the season.
Remember when we were kids and you're playing Little League Baseball, and they penciled you in the 9 spot in the order? That wasn't so good, was it?
Were you in the 9 hole?
Or you played the 9 position, right field. That wasn't so great.
That wasn't, you're picking dandelions out there.
Exactly.
But the 9 picks
9 picks, you want that in a big way. That's a great season.
Heck of a season.
12.
They will throw on first down with Burrow. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done.
12. 11 MT tape. 11.
Now Burrow on first down. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And in for the Chiefs touchdown. A great effort there. 40 yards.
And the Chiefs have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns.
Lutz good on the extra point, and the lead opens up now to 22 points. Here's the Chiefs kickoff unit now as they'll send this one away.
And he'll elect not to run with it. The fair catch will move this out to the 25-yard line. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Second down, here's Jalen Hurts.
And oh my goodness, here's a 5th interception. Yes, folks, that is his 3rd interception, and I'm going to use one of those overused phrases in football. He's a ball-hawking safety.
I love the way that you called for the shot there. It is perfect, though, because there is something to that. Being a safety often allows you freedom to roam around a defense, maybe not a specific assignment. Today, his assignment, find the football, and he's done so quite well.
First down, here's Burrow. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked off by Kenny Moore. And the Broncos are going to take over once again with a football at their own 20-yard line. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
Hurts throw complete here to Kmet.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first. Here's Hurts to throw.
They set up the screen for Henry. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays.
Well, they certainly had their share of troubles running the football in this one, but this play is almost an extension of the running game right here. They set up the screen, let him work out in space on the perimeter, and he turns it into a big pickup.
They go play action with Hurts.
He's airing it out for Williams. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee.
So they take the flag and the yardage that comes with it.
After the penalty, it's Henry. Had a pretty good run there as he gets 7 down to the 33.
Getting had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end.
Here's a 2nd and 3 now from the 33. Hurts going to keep it running right. And a good-looking run there as he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18-yard line.
Really good effort. He does it himself, picks up 15, also picks up the first down.
Well, he is certainly dangerous when he spots a lane, and he keeps it himself there and worked out well.
And how about the moving parts on a play like this? You know you have to practice it over and over because it's almost like a ballet that has to be choreographed. But how about once he made the decision to go, he committed to it and went. Let's face it, most teams are going to defend the running back much more than the quarterback on that type of a play.
Got his man. It's Williams. It'll be a gain of 5, and it'll be 2nd down.
That's now 4 completions in a row. A good bounce back following the interception last drive.
Certainly not letting it affect him, that's for sure. And we all know interceptions are going to happen. So the big trick, don't let it affect you going forward. Most of the good quarterbacks, they just tell the ball boy, get that one out of the rotation, give me a fresh ball, and let's go. He's got his offense moving again.
Throwing his Hurts.
And is not able to get away. Sacked back at the 22. And now maybe they want some extra time to talk about this third and long play as we'll get a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. A long way to go here on third down for the 8th play of the drive.
Burt sets up to throw it.
And it's intercepted at the goal line.
And the Chiefs are going to take over at their own 11-yard line. Well, field goals probably aren't going to cut it at this point. This was touchdown or bust, and unfortunately for them, it turned out to be bust.
Yeah, they're feeling like they've got to force the issue here. Maybe take some chances they wouldn't have earlier in the game. But give credit to this defense. They've really stood tall throughout, and they come up with the interception in the end zone.
Now, meanwhile, a final play here is incomplete, and that's going to take us to the end of the third quarter of play.
Here we go.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
11
Now Burrow
MT,
changing the
11,
look.
11, 11. 11, 11. 11, 11, 11. 11, 11, 11, 11.
On 2nd and 10, Burrow.
Wide
open receiver complete. He's got this almost to the 40 before going out. A gain of 28 yards there and given the first down.
Here we go. MT, 11 MT. 11 MT, take. 12, 12, 12. 11 mighty, 11 mighty.
Now the offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted.
On one, ready?
So a little bit of a stiffer challenge now. 1st and 15 following the delay of game.
12, 12, 12. 11 MT, 11 MT. Gotta go, gotta go.
Now it's Burrow. And the Broncos get there and take him down. Now this one from about 2 counties over after the sack. They come up on a 2nd and very long.
11 MT, take. 11 MT, take. 11 Thomas.
In motion goes the tight end. On 2nd and a long way to go. Burrow under pressure, and they got to him again.
Gotta go.
And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
11-yard loss on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
Not liking the look. They'll change the play.
11, 11, 11. 11, 11.
Now on 3rd and forever, he'll look to throw. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Marcus Williams. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Bronco defense has a touchdown. Well, dare I say it, it's kind of quid pro quo. Both defenses now with an interception return for a touchdown.
Your vocabulary, sir. Well done.
So now the Broncos offense will come out here as they'll try to add on 2 more. Now they empty the backfield and motion the running back right. It's complete. And he's going to get in for the score. And the lead now cut to 14. And they turn the pick 6 into a pick 8 with that 2-point conversion.
I love how you upsell. That is outstanding right there. What a big-time play. Big switch in how this game was going, and then they capitalized with a little bit on top.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away.
This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
Here we go.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive.
11.
And the pick six we just saw makes things a little more interesting. Still, though, a two-possession game as they control their destiny in this fourth quarter.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
Well, these two teams, they met up way back in the season opener. And it was the Chiefs who got the road victory there. So now looking to claim the season series at home in KC.
11 MT, 11 MT. 12, 12, 12.
This time Burrow will look to throw. This is caught. It's Cooks. And they work this well upfield across the 45. They're going to hurry back to the line now.
11 mighty. 12, 12, 12. 11 MT, take. 11 MT, take. 11
Cooks motions to the left.
On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow. Pressure comes and down he goes. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack.
Now Burrow going to change things up.
11 Thomas. 11, 11, 11. 11, 11.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Burrow. And the catch made. It's Tyler Boyd.
Here we go, here we go, here we go.
A yard all they need, but it's 3rd down.
11 MT, take. 11 MT, take.
They'll run it. Here's Cook. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. And they're going to speed things up here.
11, 11, 11. 11, 11, 11, 11. 11, 11, 11, 11.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line.
11, 11, 11. 11 MT, 11 MT. 12, 12, 12. 11 mighty, 11 mighty.
Now it's Burrow. And Cook has it, left side. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. Another yard would probably put this thing in the books. It's 2nd and 1. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
That one looks like he'll throw here. His pass caught at the 4. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. It's a good gain of 11. Sets him up 1st and goal.
But when you're up by 2 scores in the 4th quarter and you're going to throw the football, expect to see a lot of man coverage, because usually what comes along with man coverage is pressure. So if you're a play caller and you want to keep throwing the football, that's fine. Just make sure your offensive line understands they're going to get additional guys running at the quarterback.
11 MT.
They come with a jet sweep here as Burrow just taps that forward.
And he will score. Touchdown, Kansas City. A great play there. With touchdown number 15 on the year and 2nd of the game.
And the Chiefs add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week.
Here's the Chiefs kickoff unit now as they'll send this one away.
The no run back here, fair catch, and this will come out to the 25.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive.
Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
Second down, here's Hurts.
A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there.
Off the play fake, here's Hurts.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, we've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. And I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away.
And he is going to have a Broncos first down as this defense, boy, a little too loose there. They give up a gain of 19 on fourth down. Hurts.
And that is incomplete.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Got a man open. It's Sutton. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry.
From the gun, it's Hurts. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will have a Broncos first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down.
Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. Again, he'll drop to throw. Looking left side, and it's complete. Now the Broncos will use their 3rd and final timeout, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the ball game.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
Back to throw again. And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by Travarius Ward. And the Chiefs are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive.
And they just continue to roll right along, really. This has the looks of yet another victory as they hope to polish it off here in quarter number 4.
11 MT Tate. 11 MT Tate. 11 Thomas. 11. Dot.
Now Burrow on first down. And this will be incomplete. 1 second left to go. Well, their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance
11.
to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need,
11.
you and I both know they can just run this clock out because this one, it was over a long time ago.
11 MT. 11 Mighty. 11 Mighty.
From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. And now here's another interception. Picked off by Marcus Williams. And the Broncos come up with a late turnover. But